Hi everyone, and welcome to another Flight Deck to Sim video. For those of you who are new to the channel, I'm a 737 captain for a European airline, and today I'll be looking at the GMC 710 Autopilot panel, kindly sent out by Avionique Simulation. We'll be testing the panel out in the Asobo TBM 930 for Microsoft Flight Simulator, which uses this exact panel in real life, but I'll also show you its versatility by using it in the ZeboMod 737 for X-Plane 12. So here is the panel on my desk being unboxed. I also received the optional desktop stand, which comes with 4 M4 bolts which allow the panel to be placed anywhere on your desk. Now the panel is a 100% replica of the real unit and to the exact same scale, and it uses a simple USB connection to plug into your PC. It's fully backlit, and the panel is also equipped with a photoresistor, so it'll adjust the lighting based on your ambient conditions, or you can do it manually using the controls on the autopilot. Now in my opinion, it's really solidly built with nice tactile clicks on all the buttons, and the rotary buttons can also be pushed in too. Now to run the panel, you will need to download some software called MobiFlight, which helps integrate the hardware into your flight simulator. It's completely free to download, and the setup is really easy. It took me only about 5 minutes, and I'm not computer literate at all. You just head over to the Avionique Simulation website and follow the guidance there. There's also a number of config files for either the aircraft or simulator, so you can use the panel straight away. You don't even need to go into the flight simulator control settings to set this up. It all works through the profile on MobiFlight. So to test the functionality of the panel, let's jump into Microsoft Flight Simulator, and you can meet me in the Asobo TBM 930 to see how the panel works. So here we are in the default Asobo TBM 930 in Microsoft Flight Simulator. We are just to the east of Lanzarote, and the autopilot's all engaged, maintaining 2,000 feet around 160 knots on our present heading. And just to show you the functionality of the panel then, it's all plugged in, you can see the backlights on as well, and if I just turn onto a heading of 060, you can see how it works. Very smooth. If I turn it quickly, it'll move quicker as well. There's no delay or lag with any of the inputs I'm making. So there we are, rolling on a heading of 060 degrees. I'll now increase the altitude to 3,000 feet, which is now set, and I'll push flight level change. So in flight level change, the aircraft will pitch up to maintain the speed. I'll add a bit of power, and then it will now start climbing up to 3,000 feet. So now we're also about to intercept the 105 radial outbound from Lanzarote. So whilst on this course, I can engage nav. So I'll select nav mode. That's now armed and now engaged. You can see VOR is engaged. So the functionality is really, really nice, and this is obviously matching the panel on the real aircraft. We'll now jump into the ZeboMod 737 so you can see how that works in the panel. And there you go, look, you can see how it's engaged on the panel. Very, very cool. As I said, we'll jump into the ZeboMod 737 and see how it works in that aircraft. So now jumped into the ZeboMod 737 for X-Plane 12. Thank you very much to Avionique Simulation for providing a profile for the ZeboMod for the GMC 710. You can see a number of buttons have been programmed to work with the 737 autopilot. So downwind in Lanzarote now, if I select a lower altitude, 3,000 feet, we'll go vertical speed, and we can just simply dial in the required vertical speed. I'll actually need to look at the panel, and you can see how the functionality is really nice. If I move it quickly or slowly, it moves exactly as per the panel. We're in heading select already, so if I just rotate the heading to vector me on base leg, you can see the functionality works really nicely. If I move it slowly, it moves slowly. If I move it quickly, it'll move in the same at the same pace at which I'm inputting it on the panel, which is really nice to see. We'll just wait until we have correct sensing on the ILS. You can again change the course, look if manually if you want to. It all works really nicely, but the course is 031. There we go. I need to make the ILS active, which I'll use on the radio tuning panel, and we can now arm the approach mode. There we are, approach armed as well. So the functionality, it's working really, really nicely. Now I had a quick look at the manual as I select flap 1 to rotate the speed. Just to show you again the functionality of the panel, hold down the speed button, and then I can actually rotate the heading knob to adjust the speed. So it just shows you how much functionality you can have with this panel. You can hold down another button and configure even more controls. So there you go, hold down the speed button and rotate the heading knob to adjust the speed of the ZebraBot 737. Well, I hope you found my review of the GMC 710 Autopilot interesting. A massive thanks once again to Avionique Simulations for sending the panel out to me. It's a really nice addition to my setup and I'll be using it moving forward. Now if you're interested, more information about the panel can be found in the video description below, and if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe to stay up to date with the latest content. I'll see you on the next video very soon. Bye bye for now.